No feeling or emotion is inherently good or bad. As humans, we think that we've made it easy to control behavior by applying the label bad to emotions like shame, guilt, anger, sadness, regret, things like that. We think if we assign the label of bad to those emotions, that it'll help us deter ourselves from operating in those behaviors and those actions that create the emotions. But all emotions and feelings are just, in fact, only energy being processed in the body through a belief system. The energy is just information. I like to use this example a lot. If you think about two people who are going to go skydiving, the energy that exists in the body right before you go skydiving physiologically is the same to the circumstance, to the event. However, one person will process that energy as excitement, while the other person might process that energy as extreme fear. The difference on how each person processes it is the belief system that it's getting filtered through. So the energy itself is not good or bad. But when we feel bad, we assume that we are bad. When in actuality, the feeling that you're feeling is just an indication, a piece of information, a signpost where you may be holding a pattern or belief system that is currently out of alignment with your highest self. So where most people like to judge themselves for holding anger, sadness, shame, guilt, regret, that actually creates more resistance to the energy, which creates a loop of negative experiences within that energy system. Only way to break the loop is to allow the feelings to exist. Acknowledge its presence and work with it to help you uncover the current belief systems, patterns, behaviors that are out of alignment. These feelings are actually there to help redirect you into your highest timeline. So instead of ruminating and beating yourself up about it, which actually makes it worse, start to get curious with why it's there. Start to ask yourself questions like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I believe this? That way, instead of resisting the energy, you're inviting it in. You're allowing it to exist. You're acknowledging its presence, and you become a participant in actively trying to work with it. This deep awareness is the only way for you to actually release the pattern and actually release the negative feeling associated with that pattern. Everything else is just going to create more resistance and create more suppression, which is going to keep you in that endless loop. So shame, guilt, anger, sadness, regret, they're not actually bad. They're just pieces of information that are redirecting you to connect with your highest self and redirect you into your highest timeline.